Why thousands of Ghanaian souls will perish. This one spiritual law is missing from every church sermon. Why do so many Ghanaians pray, fast, and still die spiritually blind? The Bible warns in Hosea 4:6, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." So I ask, what is the one spiritual law the church refuses to touch? I didn't find this in a dream. I found it in the Word, and in what our fathers never told us. Long before our modern pulpits, our ancestors entered oaths sealed not only by blood, but by silence, hidden covenants, buried in oral traditions, where firstborn tribute was expected by spirits they feared more than God. They made promises in fear. They made vows to survive famine, war, and sickness. But no vow is ever free. Every oath was recorded in the spirit realm. Even when those who made them died, the covenant stood, waiting. The law that governs this isn't emotional. It's spiritual justice. Exodus 34:7 says, "The sins of the fathers visit the children unto the third and fourth generation." That's not a curse. It's a legal transfer. Blood-sealed covenant, firstborn tribute, generational contract. Many Ghanaians today are walking into churches with Bibles in their hands, but chains around their souls. I started noticing patterns. Maybe you have too. A man can be prayerful, yet never marry. A woman can be devoted to church, but every child dies mysteriously. Another one rises in business, then crashes just when he's about to succeed. Families where every firstborn son rebels or dies young. Homes where no marriage lasts beyond 7 years. We say, it's spiritual attack, but what if it's not attack? What if it's inheritance? What if the enemy isn't fighting you? He's simply enforcing what was signed. This is the law the church avoids, because it's uncomfortable, because it needs investigation, not inspiration. So the sermons jump to prosperity, but never touch the invisible courtroom where your case has been pending for 100 years. If your house was built on cracked Harmattan soil, no matter how beautiful the painting, the cracks will still rise. We can't pour oil on something God is still judging. Psalm 89 reminds us that God is a righteous judge. He doesn't break his law, not even for his children. So we are crying at the altar, but the legal claim still stands. We are fasting on Sundays, but the forensic evidence in the spirit has not been contested. And yet, every day we ignore it, we become volunteers in our own destruction. But God is not a God of torment. He is a God of mercy. Galatians 3:13 says, "Christ hath redeemed us from the curse of the law, being made a curse for us." This means he paid the blood price and nullified every old contract with his own life. But we must stop hiding behind church attendance and step into surrender. Not performance, not public show, surrender. The day I broke, I didn't pray in tongues. I just wept. I said, "God, I didn't sign the contract, but I've carried the pain. I bring it to your courtroom. Let the blood of Jesus answer for me." We must bring every unknown covenant to the cross and cry out for mercy like guilty children, because that's what we are, guilty children. So I ask you, what if everything you've suffered wasn't a coincidence? What if the missing law isn't about miracles, but about spiritual justice? Knowledge is survival. Ignorance is bondage. Only God's mercy can save you now. His forgiveness alone brings freedom.